Black Rue back in the house with another video. But before I get started, as always, cue my guy, Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Black Rue investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was black or invested. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on our black or invested. Best believe I was black or invested. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that black or invested. Best believe I was black or invested.
Let's go. That Indigo gets me hype every time, and I can hear it in the headphones. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's go, guys. What's up, Crypto Warriors? What's up, Black Rue Crew? Today, we're going to be talking Musk obtaining licenses. Ooh, what is that? Ton and Telegram, and I want you to pick your highest ROI return for bullrun 24-25. I have my one. Only pick one. I might let you away with two. One coin, highest return for this upcoming bull run. I have my one. I'll come back with facts now. If you're watching the recording, I would love to know yours. Put it down in the chat below. Your one coin, highest return for 2024, 2025. Let's get it. So let me share the screen here. What's up, Saint Elsewhere? Let's effing go. Let's get it going up in here. So shout out to the Patreon people. Patreon people help me do things for the show, help me keep the show going. Like this brand new mic here. I hope the mic has really good sound for you guys here. As we go, we try to improve the show. We try to improve the sound. We're all about quality around here. So I hope that this is better sound for you guys. And yeah, let's get into it. So, Musk obtaining licenses. And what does this mean for us in crypto? Okay. So, here's one here from crypto's headlines. It says Musk's Twitter and Mississippi license adoption. So, apparently he's up here swooping up payment licenses because basically you got to get them for every state. Because honestly, we're not in the United States of America. Well, we kind of are, but really the United States are a republic originally. The original Constitution, we're a republic. So in order to have to do payment, you got to get approval from every state to do payment in that state. Okay, because technically, we are still a republic. There's so many things that go into that, right? There's so many things that go into that. I can't even. But just for the sake of our argument, right here, we're a republic, so he has to go get licenses for each state in order to broker money in those states. So he's gotten this 8 payment license. So remember, he wants X to be an everything app, okay, with multiple streams of income, with multiple revenue streams, including payments. We already have something that exists like this in China. It's called WeChat for any people who visited China out there, for my Chinese people out there. So Elon basically wants to make X into a payment app. And there's just there's so many reasons esoterically, occult wise, why he chooses X, and how that's related to it being a payment app. Like it's not it's not a coincidence that we see this X with so many things in crypto, like X changes, XRP, XDC, XOM. It's not a coincidence, okay, guys? It's just not a coincidence. So yeah, and here's another article here by the more well-known Coin Desk, and this was August 31st. Elon Musk X has licenses in multiple U.S. states to process payments, including crypto. Okay, so they mentioned Maryland, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, home of young Peter Griffin. And okay, um, I had to throw that in there. Elon Musk's social platform X, formerly Twitter, has obtained money or cryptocurrency transmitter licenses in 7 states. Okay, so payment app seems like it's happening. Okay, and in June he got payment licenses from Arizona, Maryland, Georgia, Michigan, Missouri, and New Hampshire. So could this mean something big for Dogecoin in the future? Okay. And as always, guys, if you have any questions, just put them in the chat. We will get to them at the end of the show. So let's go ahead and mosey on over to Coin Market Cap and look at Doge's price. And guys, don't forget, I still believe that Black Swan event is coming up. So be aware, look out for the September 17th, 18th, and 19th. Excuse me, we're not out of the woods yet. And to me, this little pump up is just the pump before the storm, if you will. Let's keep Ton Coin here because we're going to come back to this. Open link in new tab here. And let's look at Doge. Okay. Doge does have an infinite, quote unquote, infinite supply because it's inflationary. So that is something to note. I believe they produce something like 6 billion or something like that Doge every. Don't quote me on how much Doge they produce every year. They inflate it every year, but again, it's an inflationary currency. So is our currency that we use right now. So you know what I mean? Like that means something, but then again, it doesn't. Um, so just it's hard with those because that inflationary thing does cap it. You know what I mean? It's not like there is supply and demand, but it's only so far it can go because it is inflationary. You know, it's not like Bitcoin where there's only 21 million. It's not like now Ethereum where it's a limited supply. It is inflationary. So that's something to keep in mind. However, if it's used with the Everything app and it's used with X, and X eventually becomes licensed to be used in every state as a currency exchange app, and Doge is able to be used on there, then maybe 6 cents is very low for it, right? Do we get a dollar Doge? I don't know about that, but could we say like come back to 30 cents? Somewhere in the middle of here, somewhere in the middle of the 60-point gap, and be happy with 30 cents, right? That's like how many X from here? 5X? Just saying, might be something to look out for. And by the way, Twitter already accepts Bitcoin. Okay. So that's a little known fact, but Twitter does already accept Bitcoin. And Dogecoin is a fork of Bitcoin. So it shouldn't be too hard to get it to accept Dogecoin or Litecoin, right? So just something to note, something to watch out for, right? Um, and maybe he tries to use something else on there, but you already know Elon champions himself as a Doge guy, right? Let's see here, 1 second, y'all. Yeah, he champions himself as a Doge guy. Okay. And since Doge wouldn't be too hard to implement onto Twitter, seeing as how it's a fork of Bitcoin, then maybe there's some smoke behind that fire. Okay. Let me go out here and see who's in the house, see what you guys think about this. What's up, E? What's up, Nerd Up Inc. Marv? And Musk has already did some things this year to kind of tip us off, right? Remember for like a couple days, I think it was like 2 days, he randomly changed Twitter bird to a Doge dog. Okay. Maybe that was a little tip off. Like, hey, look, guys, I'm still the Doge fraudster. Maybe we're gonna use Doge in some way. What's up, Crypto in Focus? So think about that tip off from Elon. There might be some smoke behind that fire. All right. So next, let's look at Ton. Now, we've been talking about Ton on here for a while. Like I remember talking about Ton like last year, but there was nowhere that you could buy it in the US, unfortunately. And we already knew back then that Ton had a connection to Telegram. I personally tried to buy it and I couldn't buy it. It wouldn't let me buy it on KuCoin. Um, I didn't think about, well, at the time, it may have been possible to do something like a VPN. Like, who would ever do that, right? But, VPNs are possible. People use them and makes it seem like you're in a different location than where you actually are. Not necessarily saying that I would do that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Not saying that I would do that, but people do it. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the time, at the time last year when we were talking about it, I couldn't buy it, which is a shame. But I know people listen to General Crypto, listen to me from different places, so maybe that's not a problem for you. But seeing as how this thing again has another connection to Telegram, um, maybe this might be something to look at. Again, another supply that's kind of infinite, but we have a total supply right now of 5.04 billion. Not too bad, even given the infinite amount supply thing. Um, hasn't like came in like the tail end of the last bull run. From right now and where it's been, like a possible 2x. But if it's really something that really works with Telegram and ends up being big with Telegram, how far could we see it go? That's a good question. But it's definitely something we want to watch. I don't think we can say right now how far we can see it go. Maybe we could compare it to other things that are around a 5 billion supply, right? And maybe have a top out area for it. But it's definitely one we should keep in mind. All right. Um, we have an article over here, which also just tells us, hey, Telegram integrates Ton crypto wallet, price jumps 7%. Okay. Shout out to the Telegram. I do believe this is some like news that E posted in the Telegram. I think E is in the chat right now. Uh, Say hello to E, our moderator in the Telegram. He does a really good job over there. Why take on the crypto world by yourself when you can come over here and take it on with friends completely for free? Got our guy Shook Focus in here talking about Chainlink. Um, like it's so awesome. People share information, people ask questions, and when I'm not in there, other people answer. Got a real good community in here. Um, yeah, yeah. Shout out to Courtney Johnson. Shout out to Sage. Shout out to Sniper 4. Got so many great shout out to Blockchain Teddy. So many great people who regularly comment in here. Shout out to my guy Bird Dog the Crypto Ronin. Check out his YouTube channel, by the way, too. So many people who are in here and contributing and sharing information. Alex, um, it's a wonderful thing. So links to the Telegram are in the description. And also, if you want to take it a step up from there, look at the Patreon. You get a weekly crypto watch list for less than a cup of coffee. Like, now is the time to get in the Patreon while things are very, very slow in the crypto market. Um, and again, when we're expecting a downturn in the crypto market, that's the time you want to get in the Patreon. So you can build your bags now for when things get popping, you can then sell. Now, what's going to happen, which is what always happens, is people are going to get into the Patreon and things when things are popping. And that's the wrong way to do it. But just saying, just saying. So yeah, let's get back in here. Where were we? Well, let me go over here and see who's going up in the chat. What's up, Crypt Work? What's going on? Okay, really exciting part. Pick your highest return of investment coin for the next bull run. Okay. For me, like someone asked me this question today, and what I came up with right now, this is what I came up with. Let me kill our Telegram here because other groups I'm in, they're talking. We don't need the messages to show up. Okay, boom. So what I came to when someone asked me this question today, I know there's so many. Where I came is Hedera. Okay. Hedera was the answer to the question for me. So let's go ahead and go look at Hedera and where it's been. Okay. And I'm going to make a case. And come on, and when you make this case, give a couple facts. We're all about the facts around here, right? Um, I'll be interested in seeing anybody who's watching the recording. I'd be interested in hearing what you have to say, seeing what you have to say, and come with a couple facts. Maybe share some articles, something like that. So Hedera. So Hedera hasn't even hit its stride yet. Okay. And by stride, I mean, remember how I was talking about comparing supplies, right? I was saying, hey, if you want to know where ton is going, try to compare it with another supply. So you can see there, Hedera's supply is like 50 billion. I'm going to compare this with Cardano, okay? Because they have a similar supply, okay? So you could see in last bull run, Cardano hit its stride and it went past like $2, was it? Or $3? And you can see here, max supply, 45 billion. So which is pretty close to where ADA is, give or take 5 billion, right? Not too much, not too far off. So Cardano went to $1 bull run before last. And then this bull run, $3. So actually 2x increase there from the highs. But again, it went from like 10 cents all the way to $3. Hedera hasn't even gotten to that point yet. So to me, that makes it even more bullish for this bull run. Okay. That I expect it to eclipse this 35%, or excuse me, 35-cent high that it had this bull run to get to actually $1 or more. Right. So if we used Cardano as an example, Cardano went from $1 to $3. maybe Hedera goes from 46 cents to $1.50. Okay. So, and from 5 cents, that makes a lot of people happy. What is that from 5 cents? Like 5 times 20. 5 times 20 is $1. So 5 times 30 would be $1.50. So that's a 30x, right? I'm sure there might be some other coins that actually might get a higher ROI than that, but I'm going to kind of stretch my own question here and say, as far as certainty and high ROI, excuse me, I'm going with Hedera. And here are some of the things I'm going to point out. A congressman saying they were working with the central bank, that's something. The fact that they're linked into Fed Now, we have that article pulled up here. That's something. And we know Fed Now is the Federal Reserve, which is not federal, by the way. It's a private bank, but I digress. It's just the Federal Reserve's payment system. They are linked into that. Oh, if that isn't enough for you, let's go on over here. And we mention these guys a lot. R3 Corda. Corda is widely recognized as the best informed platform for financial services because it is permissioned and by design scalable and purpose built for high value transactions. So what we're looking at are some of the world's biggest banking clearinghouses. Let's go ahead and prove that. Why don't we here? Let's look at DTT because we want to back things up with facts. And shout out to Mainly Music for sharing this piece of information for us, frequent watcher of the channel. It's taking a little while to reload. Depository and Clearing Corporation is an American post-trade financial services company providing clearing and settlement services to financial markets. Perfect, right? And we could go in and get some more clarity on that, but that's the clarity we need, right? So all of these are those type of clearinghouses. SBC, we know SBCI is related to the Rothschilds. They hold a large chunk of XRP. We know Wells Fargo. We know Goldman Sachs. We know HSBC. We know Credit Suisse, which got bought by HSBC. We know NASDAQ. We know Morgan Stanley. We know all of these, right? Hedera connects into that. Let's go over, take a look at that. Hedera Consensus Services, or otherwise known as HCS. It connects right into that system. Here we go, right here. Permission blockchain frameworks today, such as Hyperledger Fabric, which is IBM, which is another person that governs Hedera, or R3's Cordia, rely on moderation, matching, and ordering performed by custom-built and deployed consensus engines. So again, the new financial system being set up, the railroads for it, it's right here. Right here, the entire new financial system, the entire great reset of the financial system. You can see here it has a Corda connector, a Hyperledger connector. Okay, so that information is right there, right there. And people wonder about crypto, right? They say it's not regulated. You know what I mean? Like we can't really trust it. And I'm not talking down on them. I'm just saying that like they wonder about that, but the information is here. It's right out here for people to see. But mainstream media makes it like, okay, there's only these scams. There's only, you know, Elon Musk, Inu, baby, Doge, or something like that. When you got things, real live things like Kadera out here, ISO 020022 network, governed by IBM, who works with Hyperledger Fabrics, who is the backbone for, I believe, shout out to OMC or OMAC, who shared this information that IBM's like the backbone to 70 or 80% of our existing financial structure. And and I believe him when he says that because IBM, they go back to World War II, all right, where they were connected with money and how things worked and technology and money back then, right? I won't go any deeper into that because there's a whole thing about that, all right? But yeah, IBM, Google, LG, T-Mobile, Dell, Chainlink Labs, Boeing. So Hedera is my pick. Now let me see what you guys picked. What's your pick out there? I need to I need to make sure that I'm close to the mic. What's good, Ace? Okay, okay. For Crypt's work, it's stellar. Let's see. Yeah, let me start at the top. For Crypt's work, it's stellar. Okay, not a bad, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I support that message for sure. So XLM, another one. If we go over here and look at XLM, XLM, I think is really going to break through $1 this time. Finally, I don't think it's been $1 before, but I think it's time for real this time. And we've been over here. We've talked about the connections here with Stellar, how they're MoneyGram, how they got the connection with Coinbase, the connection with XUSDC, that they're going to do the CBDC for the Ukraine, that they're on the CFTC. Yep, that's right, CFTC. Right now, they're on their net. They're on their one of their committees, advisory committees, and we've already seen the precedent with this. The last two bull runs, like we just kind of saw with Cardano, but this time with Stellar, we see it. And again, this is they always list these wrong, which bothers me so much. It says 70 cents and 60 something cents, but really they topped out more like at 80 and 90 cents. So it's just a practice these guys have, and I don't know why they do it, but anyway, um, makes it more bearish than it actually is to me. Um, but anyway, so I think we actually see it top the dollar mark. And remember, it's not like it doesn't have that much to go. It doesn't have. It's not all the way down to like 60 something cents. This is off for whatever reason. But yeah. And then Crypto and Focus says MASQ. Interesting. Okay, so one pick that is outside of the ISO 20022 with MSQ. Okay, Crypto and Focus. Let's bring it up. And where do you see MASQ going? And why do you say that? For me, for Hedera, it's easy. Backbone of the next financial system. You could say the same thing about XLM as well, right? Now, why would you say that about MASQ? Let me see something. Genome DAO launched their genome database. DeSci will be a good play. Very nice. That is one of the ones I have on my watch list. I haven't pulled the trigger with that, but that might be enough to make me pull a trigger. Let me write that down. And I'm gonna say Helium Mobile. Okay. All right. So let me let's get a good look at Mask here right quick. Let me close some things down, by the way. Okay, close. Okay. So we closed some things. So hopefully this moves a little faster. Live online without a trace, earn crypto while you sleep. Okay, more anonymous and secure than any VPN or deep VPN. Mask makes your traffic trace resistant over 3+ hops, constantly refreshing routes to decentralized servers and exit points worldwide. Okay. Okay. Let's see who you got watching you. I swore I thought I was following this already. Um, Let's see who's following it. Guys at Bad Crypto Podcast, who most graciously follow me. Guys, definitely check out their show. They've been around, since 2017, just like Gentlemen of Crypto. Shout out to Bitcoin Zay and King. Definitely watch them every morning when they have crypto news. It's been a slow news period, so they're not on every morning. But shout out to Bitcoin Zay and King. Shout out to all the channels, the great channels on the Gentleman Crypto Network, Assets and Arbitrage, the Simon Family Investments Company, couple. They do a great job. Definitely check their show out. They do like a lot of real world topics relating to crypto, and they give it from a great angle. Like they're living in Mexico right now. Like if you can be kind of like a digital nomad, and you can take the current advantage of your American dollar and assume your crypto funds. It's actually advantageous to do so, and they give you different type of views about that. Like I know last time I was watching their show, they were talking a little bit about smart cities. Yeah, definitely check them out. But yeah, let's keep looking here. Okay. So a decent, like they have some followers, but I wanted to see some bigger guys. Let me see. Let me instead of followers I know, let me look at some other ones that I might not know. Mm, okay. All right. I'll have to do a little bit more research on that guy. Let's go back to the chat. Saying elsewhere, XRP, that was definitely another one that was going to be a possible choice there. XRP, we've gone over XRP and where we think they can be. Like, I truly do believe XRP can be a world's reserve currency. Like, I honestly, truly believe that. And I've given you guys facts on why that could be. I'm sorry, I'm pressing all the wrong things over here. Okay, I believe this is Crypto in Focus talking about Mask. They partner with Skift, who has decentralized email, Polygon, working browser. Coin has utility, can compare to BAT. Okay, there we go. I love the facts. Low supply level, novel product. Okay. Okay, Crypto on Focus. I love it. I love it. Okay, Phantom Beat, XDC, another one. See, those ISOs, boy, they're really backbone of the next financial system. I'm telling you. Um, XDC big move September 20th. We hope. Right there with you, Phantom Beat. I might have to cop some of that. I'm waiting. So 17th, 18th, 19th. I'm definitely gonna just come in with the broom, just sweeping it all up, bro. Okay, at Crypt's work, I like Helium 2, especially after Bridge into Soul. Any news on Kava? Not that I've seen. I know Kava has the lending platform. They're on Cosmos, and Kava's not a terribly bad play. Um, they got a lot going for them on Cosmos. I think they're like at least ranked at least top five on their one network with total money locked. But definitely in the next couple days, if we have a downturn, might be able to get Kava a little bit cheaper. Okay, technically all of this supply is diluted, but it's another one of those with max supply infinite. So if they wanted to, they could add to the supply. Yeah, look at that. That's a good. Okay, it was almost $9. It's 67 cents. That's a good 10x or more. We've been over Kava a little bit. It's related to this whole the entire Cosmos Cosmos line. With Cosmos, they have that IBC, and IBC lets Cosmos coins interact in a way that no other network really has. Like right now, you see DeFi Llama. That's what Polkadot's layer was supposed to do, but they don't really have that interconnectability like that. But Polkadot really, it's going to be more private than actual DeFi anyway. So, but yeah, I'm definitely higher on Cosmos than Polkadot, but Polkadot's going to be around. So if we go to Cosmos, I think Kava's definitely in their top 5. Yep. So Kronos, then Kava. Got almost 25% of that pie. Followed by Osmosis and Thorchain. Hyben 17, what is the best Lightning wallet? What's up, SI? Big Boss Ruel. Damn, legend. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Social Fi's what's been pumping lately? They say Phoenix wallet. Seems like a new one launches every week. Is that right? Socialfy? Okay. Oh, okay. So like Socialfy, like a DSO type of deal. Is that what you're saying, Ace? Hello? Okay. I heard some weird sound. I don't know what that was. Um, Soul is beginning to. Wait, Soul is going to 0. Ace, I know, man. I know, man. I know how you feel about Soul, bro. I'm kind of right there with you, but I don't think they're gonna let it die, bro. They're not gonna let it die. Like so many things with ETH continue to say, "Oh, we're connected to Solana. Oh, hey guys, yay Solana," and they got their phone out. They're they're not gonna let it die, bro. Even with this amount that FTX has to dump, which I believe was like what 1.16 billion, they're still not gonna let that. They're still not gonna let it die, bro. Unfortunately, or I guess fortunately for some people. Because let's go look and see here. I think that's a decent chunk of Solana, but as far as I know, I think it's still like 7 billion. It's holding current market cap is like 7 something billion, I believe, right? Yeah, 7.84 billion. So it'll be a nice chunk of it, but I still think people are gonna go in and buy it up. So, like, yeah, man, it's gonna survive. Unfortunately, and when you look at it, its technology doesn't seem like what everything we've been told about its technology doesn't seem better than Internet Computer. It doesn't seem better than Caspa. It doesn't seem better than a lot of stuff. Like it seems like it's actually lagging behind in technology, but they're not gonna let it die, bro. They're not gonna let it die. I don't see much use case for chains like Polkadot or Cosmos now with ZK layer twos, ETH layer twos, more value over those other chains. Yeah, yeah, but Cosmos I think offers more interoperability than the ETH layer twos. Um, ETH we know ETH is going to be there. Polkadot I think that's going to be a place for privacy. Um, Again, we got what is that coin called? Energy Web Token that's on Polkadot, and it all ties into the R3 Cordia as well. So even LCX has something on Polkadot. So I think Polkadot will be more type of a private area. Um, I don't think ETH has anything that will compare to what um, I don't know that Energy Web Token, unless they say, okay, forget you, Polkadot, we're just going to move over to ETH. Maybe that could be something, but I think some of these lines are already drawn. But I see what you're saying with the zero knowledge layer twos. I think they still have a little ways to go. But if you have any more information on that, maybe there's some information that I'm missing there. Frentech is going to be crazy. Crow is my largest holding only. Okay, okay, E going with Crow now, huh? I love some information on that too. Um, crypto crypto.com, I think they're going to be doing great, and crypto.com, I believe Crow is on Cosmos. I think we just saw that. Yeah, right. Yeah. So they're on Cosmos as well. So that means they can interact with all of these different things. Kava, Osmosis, OKT chain, like it's a good. There's a good number of things that are already on Cosmos. I believe Binance is also on Cosmos too, but you got Binance creating an ETH layer two with we talked about that yesterday. OP BNB. So Binance is going to have their own layer two, and that's going to be on Optimism. So they'll have BNB, which is on Cosmos, and then they'll have OP BNB, which is built on top of Optimism. So they do say it's high performance. So I'm assuming that it is faster than what they have on Cosmos right now. So hey, maybe you're right, bro. Maybe you're right, bro. Uh, maybe 100% on that one, Ace. Because if Cosmos was okay, they would just stay with their BNB. But instead they're going over creating their own ETH layer two on Optimism. So that's something. That's something, bro. Whoop. Sorry, got a little off track here with my comments. Okay, there we go. Look at the chart Masari did on FTX sell off. The soul part is crazy. Okay, let's see if we can pull that up right quick. Do. Let's see. Let's see if we can pull it up. I'm gonna assume it's this. Hopefully, let's see. Taking a little while to come up here. Oh, you gotta sign up for a subscription to be able to see that. Okay, maybe I do that. Check it out. As far as tech, Soul Settlement is fast, and the apps and wallets have great UX UI. Soul Pump to those crazy highs because of FTX and SBF. It was built as a gaming chain, and they failed at that. And yes, it has speed, but the chain overall sucks. No other chain uses Rust. Okay, Rust is kind of weird. Uh, I want to look into programming that, doing Rust. I was talking to it about it with a friend, and he was saying that it just has really specific like memory requirements. Um, L2s and ZK L2s are taking over what those old L1 interoperability chains claim to be for. Most of the money in the ETH and the BTC. Okay. I need somebody to check to fact check me. Crow is not based in the U.S. They bought the Staples Center, correct? I believe that is right. Shook Focus. I believe that is right. They bought the Staples. They bought rights, naming rights to the Staples Center. Yep. Which someone says below. Binance in big trouble. Yes, we hear see here. They bought the naming rights. They them sell the naming rights to generate revenue for the players. Yep, 100%. I mean, it's still real interesting to buy their naming rights again. Okay. Yep. Cosmos uses Rust as well. That's a good one. Free coding camp has Rust Soul class. Interesting. You heard it here first. Shout out to Crypto and Focus. That's good. That's good for people to know if they want to get into that type of area. Well, cool guys. Let's let's get back on here on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Not on Gentleman of Crypto, but I will be on my channel, and I'll be back on Gentleman of Crypto Wednesday at 6. I'm gonna go get some food, y'all. Thanks so much for coming through, y'all. I'll be available on the Telegram, and thanks for the active show. So some of the picks for highest ROI, we had MASQ, Hedera from me, Stellar from Cryptwork, and we had XRP from somebody earlier. Yep, have a good weekend, guys. Good to see you guys too as well. Definitely smash the likes, y'all. I'm out. Peace, y'all.